Hey crafty friends, today I have decided that I wanted to make a Mardi Gras Day card since today's Mardi Gras. And I'm going to be using products from CC Designs, the stamp set, and the pattern paper I had in my stash. But I'm going to be using the Southern Charm stamp set, and we're going to color one of the other little girls from the stamp set. We're not going to color the little boy today, but I based my card off of a card sketch. So there's my card sketch, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So I've got all my parts and pieces here, and we are going to do some coloring. So we're going to need a A2 card base. I got my matte layer, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I have 3 pieces of 1 by 4 pattern paper and a piece that's 2 1/4 by 4. And then I've got a 1-inch piece for the inside. My focal image is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4 with a matte layer of 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna stamp my little girl first. That way I'll give her a little bit of time to dry before I color her. So I'll just pop my piece of cardstock into my Misty. And I'm going to use this girl with the really big hat. So we'll get that in there. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that's lined back up in the corner. And I'm going to stamp that with Memento Tuxedo Black ink as I prep my stamp a little bit. I just wanted to do something fun for Mardi Gras Day, and I've had the stamp set for a while and haven't got to use it yet. So I thought today was perfect since Mardi Gras is in New Orleans. And there's also one in Alabama today. In Mobile, they always have a big Mardi Gras celebration. Never been to it. But all right, while I am here, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment as well. And I'm going to stamp, bless your heart, bless your heart. And just so you know, if you're not from the South, that's not a compliment. When we tell someone, bless your heart, it's not a compliment. We're being nasty. Way I don't have to do that later. All right, here's all my parts and pieces. We're going to start with our background panel first while our stamped image dries. I'm actually going to add my inside piece of paper first. Or inside design pattern paper. And I'm just going to add this one right here. I'm going to add that at the bottom just for a little extra touch. Now, I like to start with my bottom layer first. Now, if y'all have not picked up this stamp set, I highly recommend grabbing it because it is just adorable. It has some really cute, the hats are cute, and that's the thing with what used to be, Southern women always wore their hats when they went to church. You don't see that very much anymore. And the hats were super big. So the more elaborate the hat, the better it was. It's something I think they need to bring back because I think they're adorable. All right, we're going to add our pattern papers at the top. Just want to make sure we have the same margin. Around the sides and the top. I'm going to add this piece next, and I'm going to actually add it up against our middle or bottom piece. middle piece. Then we will color up our image. All right, we can go ahead and attach that to the front. There's our matte layer. Pull in my scratch piece of paper so we can color. All right, I'm going to start with her skin. I'm going to use E04 in Copics to put in the shadows. So I'm just going to go around. Add in a little bit of shadow there. But no, when you say bless your heart in the South, we're not being nice. Sometimes it depends on the tone. But mainly, no, it's not a nice thing. We're telling you you're special. You need some help. It's E02. And then we'll blend that out with E00 and E00 and E000. But yeah, this is a super cute little stamp set. I just love the little hats. That was what drew me to it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do our hat next. And I am going to give her a big old green hat. So I'm gonna start off with G09. This is Mardi Gras. We're gonna give her a big old green Mardi Gras hat. The only time I've actually ever been to Mardi Gras was after it was, I went one year, I was taken for my birthday, and the day we actually got there, Mardi Gras had ended. Actually, the day before. So I have been to New Orleans, but I have never been to Mardi Gras. I always wanted to go. I've always been very interested and curious, and I've never made it. So that was G07. This is G05. Blend that out. Let's see, I think she's going to have green shoes as well. Can't have a hat that doesn't match your shoes. And then we'll give her a green top. We'll go ahead and give her a green bag, because you know you can't have your bag and your shoes not match, and your hat. That's a big old no-no. All right, for our rose on her hat, or flower on her hat, I'm gonna use some violets for that. I can grab the right one. We're going to use V17, V15, and V12. So I'm going to pop those in We want it to be the darkest. And it's going to also be the same color as the band on her hat. So we'll go ahead and do that. We are going to repeat those colors one more time, a couple more times. We're going to add some to our feathers in the hat. We're going to add some of those, all those colors. All right. For her jacket, we're going to give her a purple jacket and skirt. That way it matches. We'll go ahead and do our lightest color. And then we're going to do our gold. For that, I'm using YR 27, 23, and 24. I'm going to pick one of the feathers to do. And we're going to do her little skirt, inside of her skirt down there also. Go ahead and do NR 24. We're going to give her, add a purple one. Her another gold one over here. And then she's also going to have a green one, so that everything ties in together. Oh, forgot to do her hair. Lord of mercy, y'all. All right, we're just going to use E29, E23, and E25 for that. So we'll start with our darkest color. It's going to be shadows at. I'll add in a little bit. Coming back up the other way as well. I like to do that. So just add some over here. I actually was going to do a different video today, but then I remembered it was Mardi Gras, and I was like, I want to use that stamp set. So this is why we're doing it. And just save that other video for a different time. We're coming in with our 25. A little brunette, and we'll add in our lightest color. Since we can see her tongue, I'll go ahead and color that with E04, just so it has a little color in there. And then I can attach that to my card matte layer. So I'm gonna pop this up on some foam tape. We'll peel those backings off. Add our liquid glue back there so we can move it around. We can add our focal image. Make sure that's nice and straight. All right, we're going to come in and do a few white gel pen highlights. Also clean up any of the marker that went outside. We are ready for our big parade. All right, let's add some glitter to this. I'm going to come in with some Stardust Tickles and add some to our feathers. Can't have some feathers without something sparkly. Some to our little flower, band of our hat. Just a little bit to the pearls. Now I'm going to add some gem stickers and our card will be complete. And I'll pull the other card back in shortly and we'll look at it. I'm just going to use the same purple, green, and yellow colors. So they match our Mardi Gras theme. All right, there's a look at both cards. Here's a closer look at the card. Here's a look at the inside. Here's a look of our first card that I made beforehand. And there. So if you have not picked up the Southern Charm stamp set, highly recommend it from CC Designs. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, you're probably going to like the one coming up right there.